Hello, my name is Rohan Nalti, and today we will be going over the romantic tour from Bruno Mars. This past weekend, I was able to enjoy his performance at the Bobby Dobb Stadium at Georgia Tech, and it was just beautiful. Amazing lighting, amazing LED screen, amazing everything, amazing performance by Bruno Mars, but so much beautiful art as well. That was just that I had to talk about, of course. So let's get right into it. So first, I want to show the romantic opener. This was his opening uh, performance. He started with prayer in this church, and it was just beautiful to see. And as he comes out of that, he goes on stage, and it starts dark and it lights up, and then soon you see uh, a colored pane window. Things that I noticed for the principles and elements was the color of the colored panes were beautiful. So many vibrant colors with greens and yellows, blues, and the rose in the middle. That's underneath the cross with the blue and red accent, and the big old the romantic in red. I think what really makes this image is the color and the lines and the shape just kind of exemplify color panes, and the pattern of the colors as well are just it's just beautiful. The design of everything, you can see some triangles and things like that, and squares um, and diamonds and all the things. The balance of the image, it just all comes together beautifully. I think it's symmetrical because the pane is in the middle, and then on both the sides is the blue and red lighting strips in the back. The message he's trying to send here is just emphasizing Mexican culture and Catholic Christian roots. I think in this he really exemplified his Hispanic heritage, and as a Christian, I just love the tie-in because I mean I grew up in that type of church with the colored paints on the walls, and it's just beautiful. Like, it's beautiful to look at. Truly enjoyed this performance as well with the mariachi band and everything. I love the colors and the Christian tie-in. I think something that I don't like, and this might be biased because I am a Christian, is that I just don't like the unclearness of the cross. Like, I wish it was more obvious. Like, it just looks kind of like a plus sign. But if they just brought up that middle section a little higher, it would be perfect to me. But yeah, and I just love the rose as well. Like, the rose in the middle is very dramatic touch to show that, yeah, the romantic has, um, you know, a rose. All right, next is the Leon Thomas pre-show. Before Bruno came out, he had Leon Thomas open up for him, and he did amazing. But one thing that I really loved was his monochromatic performance, as he had, like, the screens were in black and white, and in the background he had a visual loop that was also in black and white that showed different things like cars and people and license plates and stuff like that. And it was pretty dope. It was really amazing. I think what really made this image or this set the best was just the color. It was unique. It was different. Yeah, the black and white was very dramatic, and the values of, you know, the darkness and the whites was just on display here, and it was just gorgeous, just visually aesthetic, and the form was great as well, because all of the images were three-dimensional and took up space, and seeing the shadows work hand in hand was just very noticeable. I think also is the movement of the visuals behind him really made it. Like, you see, like, the tires going around and stuff like that, and like the drums that are in black and white, and then the lights that also help in an accent. Like, you see a girl hanging out the window and stuff like that. Like, it just all worked together very beautifully. and just the unity of it all, just all everything being black and white, the screens, the visuals, just all being black and white. It was very intentional, obviously, and yeah, and the contrast, just the values of the darkness and the light was beautiful. It was very intentional on how it was shot. So I appreciate that as a videographer. Seeing that, I just feel like it added depth to his performance. Like, I think that's why he did it, was just to um, be dramatic visuals and make his things stand out from Bruno Mars's colorful performance. And it was just very eye-catching visuals, and it just matched his mellow and somber, hopeless, romantic type of vibe. Because as Bruno Mars is the romantic, here goes Leon, who is the hopeless romantic that's crying out for his loved ones and stuff like that. So I would recommend this because the drama of the black and white is just so rich and simple, and I love using this in my own work. I think this is the film noir style, um, and yeah, it was just done beautifully, very gorgeous. Like, one thing that I wish was that the visuals tied into his set in some way. It was just more of like eye candy, which was great because I looked at it, it was beautiful, but um, yeah, I just feel like it could have tied in with the music he was making or something like that. Like when he says a word, it maybe shifts to this word, to this visual. But it was still a beautiful set, still a beautiful set. Overall, I feel like the Bruno Mars concert was just a beautiful, just set design, lights, screens, graphics, everything was kind of like beautifully made. There's so many that I didn't even get to add in this video, but just amazing job by Bruno and his team, and I give it a thumbs up. It was amazing. It was beautiful. Enjoyed my time, sang my heart out, of course, and yeah. So I'll see y'all soon. Peace.